But that's the sort of work he can do running off half-back.
Tell you what, Witts did pretty well then too. Put his body on the line. Knew that Ryder was coming up and over him. Heppell, Zaharakis had the run of it. Fletcher intercedes. Dempsey, Zaharakis having a wonderful season inside the centre square. How's that for a pass? Onto the chest of Ambrose. Ambrose, giddy up, and he comes. Kick is on the way. That's lovely. Well done. Fast start by the Bombers, dominating the opening couple of minutes.
And then he was able to be that outlet player.
Ryder over the top. Heppell, hawking from the 50. Floating ball. Big leap from Carlisle. Chapman snaps across the body, gets it. Bruce talking about goals. He's a soothsayer.
Well, I guess 60, 65.
You guys mentioned how well the clearances have been going at the moment for Essendon. They're 5-1 up. It's because they're being so proactive. Another free kick here to Ryder.
As Heppell takes it, thanks Lingy, and Carlisle's taken the mark. So just remind ourselves, it was full.
Virtually, Nick Maxwell was playing fullback. I think he likes playing half-back, general, not at fullback.
Can Carlisle finish it? He's got it home now. It's a serious start again, isn't it? It's a 3-goal lead.
No real pressure. Kicks for half forward on the lead Cloak. He'll be first back. He'll be first up. Blair. Tackled by Dempsey. Great tackle. Could have been holding the ball. Everybody else was manoeuvring, but Frost, eyes on the footy, did well. Side bottom. Ran into a dead end. Now Adams got it from Frost. Looks towards the outer side. Seedsman needs to go. Cleared him. Stanton, with ample time, can choose one of a couple. Goes to Ambrose. And he's booted one. Similar distance to where he scored from. Slightly the other side of middle. Kick is on the way. Same result. Puts it through. That's a big goal. There's Thomas, tackled by Chapman. 7 possessions for Chapman. He's been good. Merritt out of the middle. Oh, and Carlisle storming up the ground. Third man in the queue. And that was a strong mark in the hands. That's just a guy who wants the footy, regardless of what's in front and who's behind. Runs onto it anyway. Pumps it through midfield. Turns the defence around. Well done by Maxwell. Judged the bounce. Run down by Ambrose.
Bit on Danaher, I reckon, in that first term. Now it's been Ambrose and Carlisle that have been the handfuls. Pendlebury in close. Witts. Chapman off a step. Torpedoes a goal. Chappie.
Wastes no time. Puts it in the air. Third man up is Myers. Thumps it wide into the path of Howlett. Good chip it from Merritt. Howlett goes down towards half forward. Bounces obligingly for Ambrose. Ambrose back to Howlett. Sidesteps neatly. Sends a long one down towards the pocket. From behind the big lead. Carlisle. Danaher from the side has taken the mark. Carlisle missed a few as well. So this isn't gilt-edged. Tricky one too for a left footer. Probably will go left to right. Kick is on the way. Or it could go dead centre. He settled on dead centre.
So his defensive pressure has just been outstanding. His hardness around the ball without Brendan Goddard playing, and of course Joe Watson, so important. Great start by Chappie.
Stanton, Howlett, Heppell, 10 possessions now. Merritt gets it across to Myers. Myers sends it inside the forward 50. Oh, how's that? Mistimed his last jump, not that time. Zaharakis takes it from Carlisle and drills it.
Gee, that was good hands in the middle of the ground.
Creating turnovers.
Zaharakis, good kick. Merritt couldn't mark it. Side bottom then. Sends it inside the forward 50. Seedsman gets a chance. Strong tackle, took him down. Dempsey right in his face. And got a good result.
They're hanging on here, Collingwood, because Essendon had a man in the goal square all alone again there. Witts, Carlisle at the back. Great pressure on the Magpie defence at the moment. That ball, who's got it? I think there's going to be a goal, is it? It is, after all of that. How did that happen?
Taken by Ball for Blair on the stretch, didn't get there. Coming across his side bottom. Bagley kept coming. That's a great tackle. Could have been holding the ball. Bagley's not amused. He's upset behind play.
Collingwood is short down back before he possibly gets back on the ground.
Good point. So Witts to Beams, Pendlebury, Chapman hooking it forward. And there is Carlisle and Frost. So that different matchup. Gee, Merritt, that's a clever kick. And that could be a goal. One way or the other it is. It's either Merritt or Ambrose. Take your pick. Not sure if it had rolled over or not.
We see some amazing bouncing goals from players who are hemmed in on the boundary line. And Collier, I'm not even sure whether he was just trying to centre the ball, but it just kept rolling, rolling.
Young Merritt.
Oh, it was Merritt, not Collier. But is it going to be his goal?
Yep,
it's Merritt's goal, yeah.
Wow.
Great start for Essendon, great start.
Goldsack got smashed into that goalpost too.
Sure did, I hope he's
Still
okay.
limping.
They've been a hard team to score against Essendon this year. Tim talked about that pre-match, and right now Collingwood just cannot buy a goal. Good mark by the other Merritt, Jackson, the older one. A couple of fine young brothers, these two. That's a nice-looking kick. Howlett courageously, and then quick to play on. Zarakis is on here. Now, does he come back inside? He hits to the top of the square.
Oh, that's going to be costly.
Well, he's going to be so upset with this.
Shoot, there's not much in that.
Didn't look... I mean, the goal set one earlier there was, but... So Ambrose to equal his career high here of 3 goals. And he does, and they get the first 2 of the third quarter. Hasn't imposed himself, Swan, yet. That's a decent kick. Cloak worked underneath. Gee, Hooker's had his measure. He just worked him so well there, Hooker. And then Bagley buying some time. Merritt. Seedsman ran him down a moment ago, but this time he's got Langdon on the mark. Well, if they don't get the next goal, Collingwood, they're done. Stanton at centre wing.
16 possessions in the first half. A really good game. Sometimes maligned, but having a very good season too. He kicks down towards half forward. Now, how did he get up that high rider? Well, fairly, says the umpire. Melcham on the overlap. Carlisle. Will he go over the top? No, he doesn't. Thought about it. He flirted with the idea of being the ultimate team player and just flicking it across to Danaher. Decided against that. It was all too crowded. But now we'll kick it goal from 10 metres out. (61-19), and they build on it. Collingwood are on their knees.
It was either last week or the week before. Bomber Thompson put it on him a little bit during the week and said he needs to lift, he needs to find a way to play better. Well, today this is absolutely Paul Chapman at his best. Hard and tough at the footy, using the ball well and hitting the scoreboard as well.
Zarakis gets himself into a bit of a pickle here. Not a great kick. Winderlick's been clever. I wonder if Chappie got railroaded about playing against the Cats that night. It seemed to... Anyway, we'll see. Carlisle. Hey, Lee, you said it's the best game you've seen him play.
Oh, that had to be 50. Well, as a forward, Bruce, not as a defender.
Well, he's never kicked 3 in a match. He's had a lot of 2s. I think 7 times he's kicked 2. Now he gets 3, so a career high for him, and they're in the 8 tonight. And he controls it for a fair while. Heppell, Stanton, off a step. Well, Carlisle again, there you go. Den had another one.
There's Beams, nudges it across to McCaffer. Lumumba from half back towards half forward. Side bottom dropped the mark. There's Zach Merritt in the opposite direction. Chips towards half forward Ambrose. They've got runners everywhere. Chapman going to space. It'll bounce in front of him. He runs onto it. Measures the kick. How will this one bounce? Beautiful. Like an obedient dog. He's got 3. Wanasium's in the 8 tonight. Hurley to the outer side.
Right of the target. Almost took it. Stanton to Heppell. Well, gee, he did well there. He must have had a rear vision mirror. Gets to Ambrose. Stanton running hard. Not a good kick. Bouncing ball. Collier's quickness will be a problem. Tuvey had to release it. Essendon got all the numbers. Zach Merritt gets it. It's already kicked 1. He's a star. Lee, we're not going to forget Zach. That's for sure. 2 goals in the third quarter.
Hope as he gets stronger and into his 20s, he'll be able to do that. But just at the moment, shoved out of the way far too easy.
Heppell again. Back to Stanton. Had a fantastic match. Gee, he struck a beautiful goal. kicked 9 goals in these first 3 matches as a Bomber this season.
Collier, high ball. Lolia. Oh, that's a clever mark. He's 60 metres out from goal.
Anything in the air
He's
towards you.
seeing it so well. He's like a batsman who's made the 100, isn't he? Just seeing the ball.
Bagley, who's kicked pretty well too. Looks for Jackson Merritt. Melksham. Now, Myers can generally make it talk. Goes out wide. Finds Danaher. Over the top to Stanton. He marks right on the numbers. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Stanton long. Carlisle came to the pack, fisted away by Tuvey. Standing his ground in front, Bagley. Keeps the ball alive to Melksham. Snaps down towards full forward, bounces over the pack. Goal! Carlisle. Well, he didn't take the mark, but he knew where to go. 4 goals now to Jake Carlisle. Well, he's getting marginally better. Blair gave it to Cloak. Coming through Kennedy. Run it up a second time. Well done. Tuvey back to Cloak. Cloak forward of the wing. Sends a high ball in. Fletcher. Clever. So at one end of the ground it was Williams. The other Fletcher. The contrast extreme like the game itself. Essendon 16-7, 103. Beat Collingwood 5-9-39 at the MCG. In a very one-sided affair. Jake Carlisle, quite outstanding. 19 marks, the most by a player in any game this season. 26 possessions, 4 goals.
Give it back.